Hi guys, so I am back and I am going to be making a soap batch today. So I'm gonna give you the recipe for this and you can tweak it, you know, if you want to. Just go to soapcalc.com and just put your new numbers. But this batch is gonna give me, I have 2 pounds 4 ounces in oils in this recipe. So I have in here already, I have 8 ounces of palm oil, 12 ounces of coconut oil, and I use the 92 degree. I have 0.7 ounces of cocoa butter. I have 4 ounces of castor oil, 10 ounces of olive oil, and 5 ounces of canola oil. So, and I have done a 30% lye concentration. So I will be linking, I'm going to be typing the recipe anyway in the description box, but this recipe, even the water and everything, is going to be for the 30% lye concentration, which I use 13 ounces of water, distilled water, and 5.9 ounces of lye. So I have the oils here, and this is going to be in the scent of wild berry scones. So good, that scent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub a little bit of oil, just like a little bit, for my colorants, and I'm just going to use the same oil that I have in the pot. All right, so we have that, and I'm going to be using some titanium dioxide. And I don't know what design I'm going to give this. I'm just messing around with the colors. Get that dissolved in there. I don't want a lot of titanium dioxide. I just want it to be a little bit, a little white, like a cream color. So that's what that looks like. And then I will use, oops, I'm gonna use some green. It is very hot out here today. Beautiful. So I am not gonna be oven processing this because I don't want to turn on my oven. And this one is the green. And if you guys are looking for a soap stable color, you know, soap stable colorants, I love TKB Trading. And if you go onto their site, it's tkbtradings.com. I'll put the link below. And they do have a section that says soap stable colorants, you know, so check that out. So I have a lot of questions coming in that say, you know, what, you know, their colors is turning gray, or they're not getting the color that they're after. So that's why I always direct everybody. And a little bit of pink. So we are ready, and we're just gonna wait for the lye to cool off. And I want to get the lye at about 100 degrees. That's the temperature I like to soap at, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So once that comes down to 100 degrees, then we'll come back and we continue. Okay, so now the lye water is at about the same temperature as my oils. So just gonna go ahead and pour that in. And I'm gonna rinse this out really fast because I need it for colors. can use that. And at this point, what I want to do is I want to add my titanium dioxide, and I'm going to color the entire batch. Now, the only thing when you do that is your colors will come out more pastel, but I like doing that because I make sure I don't get those little specks of titanium dioxide when you cut the soap. So let me just do that really fast. I'm trying to work quickly here because the camera seems to wanna, I'm on one cell left. I don't know why, I charged it all night, so I think my camera is about to kick the bucket. The battery at least. Okay, lower your volume because I'm gonna stick blend. And I don't want it completely thick. I want it to just be emulsified. I don't know how this fragrance is going to react with this because I've never soaped this fragrance before. So, and I use 0.8 ounces of fragrance per pound. So for this batch, I'll use 2 ounces, which is what the bottle has. So you can see it's already nicely emulsified that quick, because remember as well, I have a lye discount on this, a water discount on it, I should say. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate that would be for green, and I don't want to add the fragrance oil on those yet. And this will be for pink. And then this is my base color, which I'm gonna add some fragrance into now. Stick blend again. So let me see if you can see. I'm just going to pour this in here. And I want to leave a little bit for the top. All right, now I will add my colorants here. Can you see what I'm doing? Blend, put a little bit of fragrance in here. Let's do the green. Am I in shot? No, I'm not. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm working in a very small space here because the lighting is a little bit better. But obviously, the setup is not so great. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to do a little swirl in there. Can you see that? Okay. And now pink. And I want to leave that for the top. So I can do a little something on the top. So now I'm just going to swirl a little bit. It smells so good. There you go. And now I'm just gonna wait for this to get a little bit thicker and see if we can put it on the top of the bars of the soap. So I will be back when this thickens up. This is the green. You see what a nice green it gives you? I love their colorants for soap making. I really do. And then we have the white here, which is getting thicker a little bit faster than the color ones. So I'm gonna let that thicken up a little bit because I want this to be a little bit thick as well. You just pounce it so it doesn't sink. And I will be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. And you know what I forgot when I added, I forgot to fragrance the grain. So be sure that you don't do that. But anyway, I was able to fragrance this here, so it's all right because this soap is for my family anyway. But it smells really good. All right, so yeah, it happens. All right, so what I want to do first is I want to scrape all this up. Leave no goodies behind. And I'm just going to start kind of just blopping it on. And see the consistency it is? It's like pudding. Let me just finish it off. Actually, I'll wait. I don't have a plan, so I'm just going as I go. So I want it to be high in the middle. Okay. Now, a little bit of the pink. And as I keep pouring it, it will start dispersing itself onto the other sides. And then when I cut into it, that mound is going to look really pretty from the inside. Can you guys see? Yeah. And now for the last. These silicone spatulas are fabulous for cleaning everything up, and it makes cleanup even easier. Look at that. See how nice and clean that came out? Now for the green. It smells so good. And this recipe is a really nice recipe too. I like it a lot. It's moisturizing and bubbly. I do not have this recipe on the book, in my book, so this is a new one that I've been loving lately. Okay, and now for the last bit of the pink. Alrighty, and now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go and do a little something, not much because I don't want all of my colors to mingle, because then it just gives me an ugly color or a color that I wasn't after. I haven't textured soap in a while because when I make soap for the house, I just make it, you know, plain. So I'm trying to find my wrist again to where I used to do that. Okay, but that looks good. So there it is. And now, you know, you can sprinkle your diamond dust glitter over it, or botanicals, or whatever it is that you like to put in there. But I'm gonna leave mine just like this. Let me see if I can get a better. All right guys, well, I hope that you guys have enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know, and if you decide to try the recipe, let me know what you think. All right, thank you, have a great day. Bye.